Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash at the garage, where badge hype gets sent to the scrapyard, brochure buzzwords get put through the shredder, and what's left standing is pure, unfiltered driving truth. If you're new here, welcome aboard. This is where cars get judged by how they feel, drive, and live with you, and not how they're marketed. So buckle up, smash that subscribe button, and let's get into something that's caught the attention of luxury crossover fans everywhere: the 2026 Lexus NX. Exterior. Now, Lexus didn't exactly throw away the playbook with the 2026 NX, but they did rip out a few pages and scribble some new lines in the margins. It's still that compact luxury SUV that slots between the X and the RX, but this time around, it comes with sharper claws and a more deliberate stance. Let's talk about that exterior, and believe me, this thing's been dressed to impress. From the front, the 2026 NX is immediately recognizable as a Lexus, but it's cleaner, more refined, and far less polarizing than some of its older siblings. The spindle grille, still there, but it's evolved. It's wider, more sculpted, and now integrated more smoothly into the bumper, almost like it's melted into the body rather than just slapped on. Flanking the grille are razor-thin LED headlights with Lexus' new 3-blade signature DRLs. The whole setup gives the NX a kind of feline stare calm, but don't mess with it. Down low, the front bumper has more chiseled angles and air vents that are now functional in higher trims, helping with both cooling and a bit of aerodynamic stability at highway speeds. Hood lines run from the grille straight back like sharpened arrows, giving the NX a forward-moving, athletic vibe even when it's parked. Swing around to the side and you'll notice the NX has grown into its proportions. It sits on a new version of the Gokce platform, shared with the Toyota RAV4 and other models, but Lexus has stiffened it and retuned it for more composure. The wheel arches now get squared-off edges, which not only make the crossover feel more rugged but help frame the new 20-inch alloys that come on F-Sport trims. And yeah, those are exclusive matte graphite with the red center cap if you're into that spicy look. A shoulder line runs uninterrupted from the front fender all the way back to the rear light bar, adding that visual continuity that makes the NX feel tightly wrapped. Door handles are flush, just like in the bigger LX and new RX, and they're now electronically actuated. One of those details that screams luxury even though you barely notice it when you're not looking for it. At the rear, Lexus has done away with the traditional badge and now spells out LEX across the tailgate in bold satin chrome. It's a clean look, and the full-width LED light bar running edge to edge underneath it gives the back end a futuristic feel. Tail lights now have a more three-dimensional shape, almost like blades of glass piercing outwards. Below, the rear diffuser is subtle, but it hides dual exhaust tips on gas models. Hybrids and plug-ins keep it tucked for a cleaner aero profile. Interior. Inside, the NX really goes all in. Lexus calls it the Tazuna concept, which means reins in Japanese. The idea is the driver should feel like they're controlling a responsive, intuitive machine with minimal effort. What that means practically is a cockpit layout that curves toward the driver, with a massive 14-inch touchscreen now standard on most trims, running Lexus' latest infotainment system. And yes, it finally supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Welcome to the future, Lexus. Materials are seriously premium. Real aluminum trim, soft touch suede along the dash and doors, and optional bamboo or open-pore wood inserts depending on trim level. The seats are newly designed for more long-haul comfort, with extra thigh support and bolstering. And if you opt for the F-Sport package, you get leather-bolstered sport seats with contrast stitching and aluminum pedals. Rear passengers don't get left out either. The back seats now recline, and there's more legroom thanks to a stretched wheelbase. Storage is up too. The center console's been redesigned for more usable space, and the wireless charging pad now lives in its own little bay under a sliding tray, keeping things clean and secure. You also get a panoramic roof standard on the higher trims, and the ambient lighting system lets you choose from 64 different colors if you're feeling moody. Performance-wise, Lexus now offers the 2026 NX in 4 main flavors. There's the NX 250, which runs a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated four-cylinder with around 205 horsepower. That's your entry point. It's smooth, quiet, and competent, but don't expect to break any land speed records. Next up is the NX 350, which swaps in a 2.4-liter turbocharged four-cylinder with 275 horsepower and 317 pounds-to-feet of torque. This is where things start to get interesting. It's paired to an 8-speed automatic and optional all-wheel drive, and it moves a 0-60 comes in just under 6.6 seconds. Throttle response is crisp, and the chassis tuning actually encourages a bit of spirited driving, especially in Sport Plus mode. Then you've got the hybrid-savvy NX 350 hours and the NX 450 hours Plus. The 350 hours combines that same 2.5-liter engine with dual electric motors to put out 240 horsepower. It's not a rocket, but it's efficient, netting nearly 40 miles per gallon combined, and still feels refined. The real star of the show, though, is the 450 hours Plus other plug-in hybrid. It cranks out 302 horsepower and can do around 40 miles on electric alone. Once that juice is gone, it still drives like a strong hybrid, seamlessly switching between gas and electric. Driving dynamics: Lexus has stepped up. The steering is tighter, the suspension firmer but still compliant, and the on-VHA noise, vibration, and harshness has been noticeably reduced. The cabin stays whisper quiet even when the outside world is throwing its worst at you. F-Sport models come with adaptive dampers that adjust in real time to road conditions and driver inputs, which helps balance comfort and handling. Now, let's talk money. The base NX 250 starts around $41,000, which puts it right in line with its German and Swedish rivals. Step up to the NX 350 and you're looking at around $45,000. The 350 hours hybrid starts just under $47,000, and the plug-in 450 hours Plus that mine's going to run you closer to $57,000 fully loaded. But you do get a federal tax credit with that FEV, and Lexus includes a level 1 home charger, so that helps sweeten the deal. The tech package: panoramic roof, Mark Levinson 17-speaker audio system, and driver assistance features like traffic jam assist and lane trace control are bundled in higher trims or optional in the mid-range ones. Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0 is standard across the board now. Think of it like a full suite of driver aids baked in: pre-collision, blind spot monitor, adaptive cruise, and even a system that prevents you from opening your door into cyclists or oncoming traffic. Smart stuff. So here's the bottom line: the 2026 Lexus NX isn't a revolution, but it's a solid, stylish evolution. It takes everything that made the previous gen popular: the reliability, the hybrid tech, the Lexus refinement, and adds better driving dynamics, smarter tech, and a way more modern interior. It's not trying to be flashy for the sake of it. It's confident, capable, and a genuine contender in the luxury compact SUV space. If you're cross-shopping Audi Q5, BMW X3, Volvo XC60, or even Genesis GV70, the NX absolutely deserves a spot on your test drive list. That's a wrap from us here at Car Flash, where marketing fluff gets no airtime, and only real driving impressions make the cut. If you like this deep dive into the 2026 Lexus NX, give it a thumbs up, drop your thoughts in the comments, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next brutally honest review. Until next time, drive safe, stay sharp, and keep chasing the road that excites you.